It's true that some things change as we get older. But if you're a woman over 40 and you're dealing with insomnia, brain fog, moodiness, and weight gain, you don't have to accept it as just another part of aging. And with MIDI Health, you can get help and stop pushing through it alone. The experts at MIDI understand that all these symptoms can be connected to the hormonal changes that happen around menopause, and MIDI can help you feel more like yourself again. Many healthcare providers aren't trained to treat or even recognize menopause symptoms. MIDI clinicians are menopause experts. They're dedicated to providing safe, effective, FDA-approved solutions for dozens of hormonal symptoms, not just hot flashes. Most importantly, they're covered by insurance. 91% of MIDI patients get relief from symptoms within just 2 months. You deserve to feel great. Book your virtual visit today at joinmidi.com. That's joinmidi.com.
Welcome to Critical Hit, a Major Spoilers podcast. Thank you so much for downloading and checking us out this week. Kevin, I think we are ready for the final leg of our journey.
It's the final combat.
Yeah, no, so last time,
Critical Hit.
you guys,
You're gonna miss that, Kevin.
I know, I'm gonna miss it. But what I'm not gonna miss is all the
Critical
excitement.
Hit.
Our defense scores.
Oh, there you go, Rodrigo. That's it. Yeah, your armor classes, whether energy or kinetic. No, so you guys have arrived at the World Arioso, where the Extreme Infosphere Productions have set up a stage and a little maze, and everything's floating, orbiting in space around this planet that has strange gravity wells and clouds that go way past the point of a normal planet's atmosphere. And while you were entertained last time by Team Yes We Have Name and Onyx Garnet, you are now in a hallway waiting for the door to open as the race is about to begin. But first, word from our sponsors. The scene opens on a club filled with people of all species and genders that have a couple of things in common. They're beautiful and immaculately dressed. The color palette is black with gold accents. Champagne is being poured, sometimes in a sensual manner, while a heavy bass thrums in the background. A server politely sets a datapad near a man flanked by stunning Lashunta man and woman, hanging off his shoulders on either side. The man waves his wrist over the datapad, and it turns an ugly gray-brown color. Insufficient funds. The two Lashunta look at each other, startled, and take a step back. The music cuts out while the man awkwardly stammers, no, that can't be right. That payment was supposed to go through. Giant bouncers appear and drag him away, while the rest of the partygoers go, I hope he's okay. Can you even imagine that happening to you? A woman dressed in a gown of shimmering gold, triangular earrings, a light dusting of diamonds on her face, gestures for more champagne, and the music starts again. She waves her hand over the datapad, and it turns black and gold, crisp and clear, approved VIP. Everyone crowds around her, laughing at all her jokes, smiling, eager to forget the man outside. Don't let the party stop. Get unlimited credit with Abadar Black. Acting rich is the first step to becoming rich. And being rich, it's better than the alternative. Abadar Black, the eternal sponsor of Drifters. Then we go back to the desk, the little swoop-shaped desk where you guys were being interviewed not too long ago. But this time, it is the two co-hosts, the human, Jock Hammer, and the Baratheon Shulai. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 27th season of Drifters, the galaxy's premier death race contestant-based reality multimedia experience and infosphere show. I'm your host, Jock Hammer, joined again by Shulai. Shulai turns. I find your pandering repellent, but oddly comforting. You sound like my ex-wife. Never say those words to me again. Fair enough. We're on the planet Arioso, an unexplored world with fascinating fauna and flora, gigantic jellyfish, and gratuitous gravity wells. So naturally, we here at Extreme Infosphere Productions decided we'd bring a little of the familiar out to the edge of space. That's right, we're coming to you live from the galaxy-famous team battle video game level, Mall of Mayhem. Painstaking detail has been paid to every stall, non-player character, traps, and of course, the zombies. Much as I'm sure we'd all love to see this turn into a free-for-all slugfest, we also want to see the spaceships go vroom vroom. To that end, as a way of encouraging the participants to keep moving forward, we will be releasing live. I'm sorry, is that the right word? Should we be real? Let's go with real. Real zombies, enchanted with powerful necromancy courtesy of our guests Onyx Garnet. These are strong, fast zombies. Ones where if their blood gets on you, you could turn into one. Certainly don't want to be bitten. Oh, and they're kind of smart, too. Tangential plug here for Zigzag Zombies. Are you approaching the end of your life? Terminal illness or crushing debt have you down? Provide for your family in the afterlife by signing up your body for Zigzag Zombies. You'll be the source of endless, undying fun, whether on a corporate team-building exercise, a teenager survival horror birthday party, or maybe even a star here on Drifters. Your estate earns a fixed income stream for as long as your body keeps kicking. Enough advertisements. It is time. And with that, the doors open and you find yourself in what has evidently been constructed as a futuristic mall. This one, however, looks like it's already been half ransacked, even though like as the thing opens, it's been painstakingly prepared to look exactly like this. So there's bloodstains, there's knocked over carousels and displays, but along the sides of the walls are just lots of stores and shops. So feel free throughout the course of this to introduce any little things you want along the way. And you can also hear behind you that another door has been opened because you can hear the sounds of an endless wave of approaching you from behind.
No.
So, yes.
I just stopped having those nightmares 4 years ago, Kevin. I don't need them to come back now.
Well, at least we're not in the basement.
Oh, the dead nightmares?
Yeah, zombie nightmares, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It sounds unpleasant.
Are they cool, or do they just?
I mean, it made for great content for our Patreon only stuff.
True. Oh yeah.
All right. So there is a special side game that you get to play, which is something called I'm calling the social game. So all 4 teams, and I'll be keeping track of. Rank is just a relative score. So, if you're rank 1, that means you're in first place, second place, third place, fourth place. Okay? There are benefits and drawbacks associated with each rank. Then there's something totally separate that we'll call influence tiers, which are instead an absolute value number. So, like, you might get an influence tier when you accrue a certain amount of influence being like 3 or 4. So you don't know what all the benefits and drawbacks do yet, but there's a check that you guys can make. Just like in this will work just as well when you're on the starship and everybody has their starship kind of roles. Well, this will be a new role called Social Media Liaison and Fan Outreach Representative. But you can continue. You can make these checks now in personal scale combat or in Starship combat as well. I will post them in the Roll20 so that you guys can see what they do. I'll just have to remove the DCs from my notes here. But the 3 types of main actions you can take: rally the fans, which is a diplomacy check, and it builds influence. So again, influence is kind of how, you'll maybe get a benefit when you get a certain influence tier, but also it determines your ranking. The team with the highest amount of influence will be in first place, and they'll get some extra perk. You can rally your own fans. That's a diplomacy check, and you get influence when you succeed at it. You can taunt your rivals, which is a bluff or intimidate check. You choose one team and penalize them. They lose influence. It also renders someone shaken on their team because they're demoralized. And lastly, you can try to hack the system, like hack the rankings, which is a computer's check to swap the influence values of any 2 teams. Got it?
So, yep.
All right.
Cut the action does it take to make these checks?
Standard action is an action.
Yep.
Also, you can see that I did leave off on the rally the fans. That will end the shaken status on an ally. So you can tell there kind of is like a back and forth of taunting people can make people shaken. Rallying the fans can remove that debuff. Also, like, you want to gain influence yourself, but it is slightly more efficient if you're just trying to hurt one team, to taunt them, because they get -2 influence if you succeed base, as opposed to you guys only getting +1 influence on a diplomacy check. Make sense?
Yep. Kind of modified performance combat rules.
Yep.
I have
that.
I have a question.
Sure, shoot.
I have a feat that allows me to demoralize someone as a move action. Does that apply here?
It would allow you to take the taunt your rivals action as move action.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Nice.
That seems totally applicable. Okay. So you guys have all rolled initiative, and the first group to act is not you. It is, in fact, a team you can see. So I will move one of their little people. And they are done. And then I will take another action. Because, here's another thing. I will be, in the interest of not taking a million actions this combat, for Team Electrum and Team Yes We Have Name and Team Brainpower, I have a total of 6 initiative counts for them. Sure, instead of it being like, when Weasel acts, instead I will have Team Electrum acts, and I will activate someone on their team to take a relevant action against you. Well, primarily against you, but like involving you. And I might just move some other people. I'm not going to handle the fact that they are taking actions against each other, except that I will just generally apply some like penalties and damage to them over time. Because I'm not going to, I don't care that, Team Yes We Have Name attacked Team Electrum. I'm just going to like assume that happens in the background and start deducting some hit points and only resolve the actions that interact with you guys.
Sure.
Makes sense.
Team Yes We Have Name acted first. And they do not see you, so they can't really take an action against you. So they're just going to move. And then Team Electra, it looks something similar. These first few actions are a little rough because no one's in a good position. But I think that's a decent place to reveal a little bit of the fog of war. Boom. So that angry-looking Vesk is Brick.
Hello.
Yeah. So
Can we tell what that red thing is behind him?
That red thing appears to be a sphere. It looks just like what it is, a sphere of energy, a red sphere blocking the entire pathway behind him. He did not seem to create that. It just is there.
Yeah.
And that is Maite over there, the Team Electrum's amnesiac technomancer. So Brick, by the way, huge Vesk, Vanguard, known to be a bounty hunter, known to have killed a lot of people, works for or has worked for the Vesk military intelligence and stuff like that in the past. So he is wielding a massive doshko, which is the traditional Vesk two-handed. I guess I'd liken it to a glaive almost. But this one is lit up with red energy as well. All right. That brings us to Skritic.
Okay.
Hecubino and then Vangi are on deck.
Yes, good to know.
I take it that the things kind of to our left and right are basically store kiosks.
Yep, they're store kiosks. That's exactly right. But they are impassable in terms. You can run to them, but there are walls that separate.
Sure, there's no outlet.
That's right.
Okay.
There's no Sabaros either?
Yeah, outlets are farther down the turnpike.
Yeah, for instance, Skritic, there's plenty of terrain around here if you wanted to hide. But of course, that doesn't, I don't know how well you'll hide from the horde of slathering zombies behind you.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out well for Steven in his dreams.
No, they don't.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kind of run and dive into this store or whatever and do a quick hide.
Okay.
And basically ready everything to maybe clear the path or clear the rear section of my allies as hopefully they make their way through.
So I'd certainly allow you to move in there and hide. But for ready to action, I'd need it to be more clearly stated, what you're readying to do and what the trigger is.
Okay. Well, I really wasn't. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to basically, pull my pistol and just basically wait to shoot any zombies that start walking through this hall, or possibly any baddies that run this way. But I'm not thinking any of them will probably come more north. So I'm just going to basically, try to shoot any zombies that come chasing my allies.
Okay. So give me a stealth check for hiding in there.
All right.
Oh, and describe the stall that you hid in.
I'll say I dove into, let's say, a noodle shack. And,
nice.
Yes. Kind of hiding in a pile of bowls. And stealth is... Oh, not right click. There we go. Whoa, I think that was a nat 20, or did I double click? I might have double clicked, so...
I think you double clicked.
Ah, darn it. I will take the lower 30 then.
Yeah, the first roll is the one that'll count.
All right.
But yes, a 30 is still a pretty good roll. Okay, great. So you in there, not at all stuffing your cheek pouches with delicious noodles.
Nope, not at all.
I am going to... does Vangi's pike have reach?
It does indeed. It does. Okay. Does it look or do I know if that Vesk weapon that Brick has reach?
You believe it does.
Okay. In that case, I will move here, right? Because then, like, Vangi can be here and still hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And cast Reflecting Armor on myself.
What does that do?
It's a... basically, it kind of looks like Hecubina's like clearing something out of his nose. Like he grabs the bridge of his nose and goes like... And like 2 rings of energy, one emanating from above his head and one from below his feet, kind of like expand and then meet in the middle, and he shimmers for a second.
Well, we will be. I'm excited to find out what will happen when you're attacked. Okay, Vangi.
So Vangi is going to actually step up like shoulder to shoulder with, well, I guess not quite shoulder to shoulder because her shoulders are much taller, but side to side with Cubino, and like nod to him and like go into a weirdly wide stance as she will lunge at the brick because she has taken a new feat that gives her an extra 5 foot of reach.
That's funny. That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, right? I like it too, because that means that I probably don't provoke from getting into actual reach with him. So I will make a attack on him. Let me double check my attack, and it is
this will be versus his energy armor class, right? Because your weapon is a frost weapon.
That is correct.
Cool.
So 26 to hit.
That's good. His EAC is not low.
Yeah.
But that does hit.
All right, then you will take 24 damage.
Ow!
Nice.
That he bellows and roars out a challenge to you as he takes that on the shoulder, and frost just covers his armor and even creeps up the side of his neck. Very good.
Thanks. Yeah, Vangu will laugh and say, "I've been wanting to do that for seasons."
Oh, right. Whoops. Let's see here. So now it is back to Team Yes We Have Name. They still move.
You can see them now, maybe?
You can see only Team Electrum. Team Electrum, obviously, you can kind of tell that they rounded the corner.
Yeah. Okay, now I see them.
And actually, Hecubino, I will reveal a little bit more area to you because you can see now a little further. And actually, Vangi, you might be able to see over here. So it looks like the pathways you guys are going down, all of them have opened up, now that you started off in like a straightaway corridor, but now there's these openings that audience actually can't see. But to describe them, they're a 4-way intersection. So you guys are approaching a 4-way intersection, and the brick is standing basically dead set in the middle. A pretty clever place to stand if you've got a reach weapon. And then on the opposite side of you, if you were to go straight through that 4-way intersection, that's where that red sphere is that's blocking your path. But if you were to make a right or left turn at the intersection instead, you can see that there are other hallways, presumably where the other teams were located, just like you. But Hecubino and Vangi, maybe you guys can start to see that those, if they were to have kept going straight, their paths are also blocked, but by spheres of different colors. So the side that has Team Electrum coming at it, that side seems to be blocked by a purple sphere, whereas on the opposing side, it's blocked by a green sphere. And then you can't see forward, but there could be obviously room for a fourth team that you have not yet interacted with, which would be Team Brainpower, or Team Yes We Have Name. I'm not sure where exactly they're located.
You can tell me if this would take some sort of action, but one question I'd have is like, are there basically like color associations in drifters? Like, green is good and red is going to damage you or something like that?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
They mix it up. It can be. There's no like hard and fast rule.
Cool.
It is occurring to you though that, well, actually no. If it occurs to you, it occurs to you.
I mean, it occurs to me that we're going to have to, we're stuck in here with these things and we're going to have to make a choice, and I don't know how to choose. Is why I was asking.
All right. Well, Whisk, the mystic, the wise older brother mystic of Team Yes We Have Name, approaches the green sphere and attempts to cast a spell, and is shocked for his trouble, taking some unknown amount of damage. But he definitely recoils and cannot pass through the green sphere. No.
Can Heku Bino tell what kind of spell he tried to cast?
Yeah,
make a mysticism check.
Okay. 19. Pretty low roll for me.
He was he was attempting to dispel magic.
Mm-hmm.
And it did not work. So it is not, at least obviously, a purely magical effect. Also, he did attempt to touch it as well, and it shocked him. So I guess he successfully touched it. He just didn't go through it. All right. Some more of Team Yes We Have Name. There's something they can do to you now that one of them sees you. Oh, yeah. Let's have... Oh, wait. We don't see Amu yet. Okay. We will have this guy prepare for... What? Don't worry about it, Amu. Everything's fine.
Don't see Amu yet and won't see Amu.
Well,
Squid in the race is hanging back here. Oh, wait, what? That's weird.
Amu can go invisible.
That's so weird.
And Rob was just looking at that to learn exactly what we needed to do.
Nice. All right. Well, Team Electrum, meanwhile, this guy is going to... Well, we already know that one doesn't work. So he's going to try the red one. So Stuart Walker walks up and gets a little shocked for his trouble on the red sphere. It's possible, by the way, that you guys didn't see it, but that someone tried their purple sphere already and was likewise shocked.
Interesting.
So that didn't work.
And they're just, touching it? And that's how they're getting shocked?
Yep, they tried to walk. In this case, Stuart Walker, who's a powerful soldier type guy, he just braces and puts his shoulder into it, and it just immediately bounces him back and shocks him.
Okay.
And it apparently deals damage to him.
Yeah. I mean, it coruscates with purple lightning energy that runs over his body, and his eyes bulge, and a little blood drips out of his ear.
Interesting.
And
he steps back, and his hair is all poopy. All right. When Weasel will approach the intersection, and be like, "Hey, Team Loserbrain, for your squeaky clean up in aisle 3," and he throws a grenade at you. Oh yeah,
that's not very nice.
It's pretty good. I think it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah. So grenades have the explode special property.
I mean, that seems...
Yeah, it makes sense.
That sounds
eminently logical.
No, I'm not contesting that.
This one is a sticky bomb grenade. So it blasts all over Vangi and then covering Hecubino as well in sticky goo. It also gets all over the noodle shop. So
The
Skritic
goose that owns it is really mad.
Skritic, Vangi, and Hecubino, you guys all have to make reflex saves.
Okay.
Well, you're beautiful folk.
Only my second worst save.
I'm very, very bad at those. yeah.
Yeah, you are really bad at those.
Reflex.
I got a 16.
I have a 5. Look, it's my off skill and one of my worst stats. Or my off save, that is.
Okay. So, Skritic is fine, but because you dodge it all together. And they don't even see you dodge it. I was also going to give you a at least a +2 bonus there because you've got cover. Maybe I should give him +4. It doesn't matter. You make it anyway. So Hecubino and Vangi, though, you guys both fail. And that means you are entangled.
Ugh.
Being entangled impedes your movement, but does not prevent you from moving entirely. You move at half speed. You cannot run or charge. You take a -2 penalty to your armor classes, attack rolls, reflex saving throws, initiative checks, which is irrelevant because you've already made it, and all dexterity-based skill and ability checks. It's also a common condition, so if you want to look up, it's Starfinder Entangled.
Is this something we could take like an action to try to get this goop off of us, or?
Oh yeah, you can certainly try. You can try to break free, like with a strength check, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
That has a certain DC that's listed, and it'll be what it is. But if somebody does something clever, like say burn it all off of you, that could also work.
Cool.
But the burning of it off of you would also cause you damage.
Sure.
So all right. So clean up on aisle 3, and you guys get covered in goop. And now it's Bob's turn.
Bob's going to slide up here behind Vangi, and I'm going to attempt a remote hack on the red sphere, which should be within 6, I think, if this counts as part of that sphere, to see if there's a way to jam open that bubble.
Okay. Why don't you give me a computer's check?
33.
Okay. So you get access to some of its diagnostic data, but not its control mechanism. However, what you can tell is that this has 7 individuals' genetic data programmed into it as part of its sensors. And all of that data is Sheeran DNA.
We each have our own portal? That's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so this red one is not ours.
No. That's
unless you're
DBS we have
Sheeran.
Right. Okay, I'm just going to let team co-captains. Sheeran can only pass through that red gate ahead of us. We need to find one that will allow specifically us to get through.
Nice work.
Could you make a I don't know, bluff check?
Not
bluff
immediately make the Sheeran be aware of it.
I can do a stealth if you'll let me do a stealth.
Yep.
Yay, 9, which would have been much better than in my bluff.
Okay,
when I
you hear some of the Sheeran around the bend talking excitedly. It's like, we go through the red portal.
Okay.
That's fine. Go
Bob,
through the
good
red.
job. Amu, start figuring out if you can make our DNA Sheeran.
Oh, no.
On it.
Quentin.
All right, I'm going to make my DNA Sheeran.
Don't think that is in your wheelhouse.
Fine, and I'll just light the team co-captains on fire, but carefully.
Carefully.
There you go.
Right. I'm going to use the special careful fire that I have in my firing mechanisms. Clearly, I can do this because I can do I have plasma, and plasma, as you know, is much safer than just fire.
Yeah, because it's also energy.
Exactly. And it
That makes it
should
safer.
it should burn the goop off. And I mean, neither of you have any hair since you're bald and or reptilian, so it's not like that's a problem.
True.
I feel
fair.
like
I think he has. I think Hector has eyebrows though. So.
not
He
anymore.
does, but he wears makeup over them. It'll be
Sure.
fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's good. So, if I were to attempt to do that, to light them on fire out of love, would that be an attack roll? Because I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like it's more of an assisting role. Maybe, something where I have to let them know that I'm assisting. I have to diplomatically set them up.
That's really funny. No, but you should probably get closer to them, unless you also want to light Bob on fire just for funsies.
Well, I mean, who doesn't want to light Bob on fire? I mean, am I able to get to a
Bob
point?
doesn't want to light Bob on fire.
Well, I meant other than Bob. So if I get to a point where, first of all, can I pass through allies?
You can.
So if I were here, could I light them both on fire without igniting Bob, or could I do that from here?
Well, so the square you're in right now is probably a safer square, and Vangie will probably gesture for you to stop, I'm guessing. Because if you go any further, you're going to be in the reach
of the brick. Yeah. So she'll, so as soon as you get close, she'll say, like, she'll, kind of shoulder check you.
And while I will let you make this roll, I will let you basically just deal damage to them,
right?
And not have to make a roll to hit them because they're not actively avoiding you. If you make your intentions clear, if you had been within the brick's threatened area, he would have gotten an attack opportunity.
Aw, man! Now I have to shoot the brick.
Well, you don't have to now.
I still remember his championship matches with Chili McFreeze back in 2367, and it just okay. So yeah,
all right. So you're using your plasma rifle for this?
Well, it seems like that's the one that would light them on fire.
Okay, so roll your plasma rifle damage.
Let's see. Is it a critical? I don't think it's a critical.
Oh, sure, it can be if you want.
I don't think I do. So I have the fire +5, which means that they'll be on fire and take 5 at the beginning of the next round, right?
Wait, really? You're actually setting us on fire?
No? Okay.
What?
So that's what I'm saying. I don't have to set them on fire. I could just roll the damage.
You're setting some lightly on fire. You're burning away the goo. Just roll your damage like you'd hit with your weapon.
I'm gently shoot. What a time for max damage.
And then don't you add you have a modifier to your damage. It's not just
it's plus
like
5.
Specialization. Yeah.
Plus 5. Okay, so you unload your plasma onto them, burning them. Vangie and Hecubino, you guys get new reflex saves with a +2 bonus.
Nice.
That's still not very good.
Yeah. Let's see. Reflex. So this is not adding the bonus right now. I think that's worse than what I rolled last time.
So you guys each take 15 fire damage and are no longer entangled.
Oh, really? Okay, it was relatively low DC.
Well, it was I was giving you a reflex save against
the fire.
Against the fire to see if you can mitigate it.
Gotcha.
Out of the frying pan, hopefully not into the fire.
That's fine.
Metaphorically speaking. Literally into the fire. But
all right. So that is Quentin. Oh, but we do have another team that has not yet acted. Team Brain Power. So we'll start messing some stuff up over here, and I'll just start charging people hit points left and right.
Team, my mom says you're all just jealous of me.
There is a little bit of a pile-up. I guess that's what happens when you design the area to be like this. Okay. Paolo will emerge and say, "You fools! I am the master of wind!" And with psychokinetic energy, he creates a wind tunnel, blasting you guys all back. So, this is the spell Control Winds, which is a fun one. We will raise the wind level by 3, creating... Actually, we'll create a blast of severe wind in an instantaneous line-shaped burst. Yeah, that sounds good. How about everybody except Skritic, and then some of Team Electrum as well are all going to have to make Fortitude saving throws.
Oh, that's better than a ref save.
Yay.
This is a spell, right?
This is a spell. I am knocking people sideways who failed their save. So Vangie makes it, and everybody else fails it.
Oh no.
Crud.
So, you guys all get pushed back 20 feet and knocked prone. So, I think that puts like Bob there, for instance.
Yep.
I am going to do that to indicate that you're prone.
Yep.
Boom. Boom. All right.
Sounds sucks.
Yes. Well, he's
Doesn't he
quite
glow
pleased
right
with himself.
now?
Does the what about the rest of Team Electrum?
So you'll note. Oh, actually, some of these guys should have been pushed. They should. So some of them failed, except for the brick. The brick.
Okay, that's funny.
So two bests don't care. Everyone else gets blown away. All right, Amu.
Oh boy. Was I far enough outside of the wind to just not get hit by it?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, okay. Good. That terrible roll was useless.
Yay.
We're going to turn on the glass skin.
Cool.
Ooh, what does that do?
I spend a resolve point, and I am invisible for the next minute.
Ooh. Which will only break if you take like an offensive action, which you very rarely do.
Mm-hmm.
Amu, offensive action.
Nice. Okay. Anything else?
Then 2, 3, 4. We will wander up next to Vengi
Okay.
and give her some enhancements.
I appreciate the enhancements, but actually, if you have any way of scanning like a remote hack, try to figure out which of those next two has our DNA sequence. I don't know.
Well, what kind of action is it to use that glass skin?
Oh yeah, I suppose that's true too. Is that a standard action?
Doesn't say.
So that'd be a standard action. I almost always like something like that. It's like activating an item or
yes,
Or a spell.
Yeah.
So you probably actually don't have the action to buff me.
It's probably not.
Okay, but you do move up and are very clever because you defeated a readied action that Team Yes We had name ready just for you.
Oh yeah, because you're invisible.
Because you're invisible, so they don't see you, so their readied action never triggers, which is really funny.
Wonder what they were trying.
On the off chance that Vengi doesn't hear Amu, because Amu's stealth is amazing, right? Amu will touch Vengi's shoulder, saying, "We are here, friend."
Okay.
As they get up there,
Vengi will kind of like nod.
They overhear you, Team Yes We Have name, and they go, Amu, join us. Be part of the team. This isn't gonna work. Rats.
Can't target him with their charm effect if they can't see him.
Yep.
Skittermanders.
That brings us to zombies. Okay. So Bob and Quentin, zombies approach. You are not yet being attacked, but there is a horde of zombies approaching down the hallway. You need to run from them right away.
Like right now? How do we get up?
On your turn. You take the action. It
All right.
stinks.
We're going to take the action and run. Wait, can we do that?
On your turn.
Dagnabbit! What if I just destroy them?
Also something that I think needs to happen on your turn.
Okay.
In fact, we will just, for the sake of moving things forward a little bit here, I will move you guys that 5 feet forward. Let's just say the wind didn't quite blow you back all the way. And I will start putting on some zombies. Ooh, these ones look like Critic.
Oh no.
We have some cybernetic Yosoki zombies.
You just made hamster zombies?
I didn't make them.
You are a monster.
Technically, they signed up for it voluntarily.
It does not make me feel any better that the cute little house pets died horribly and sold their bodies to evil.
I mean, let's be honest. They all probably were originally put in muckrakers, and then somehow that was part of their contract.
The reverse mortgage.
Why are you guys making it worse? Now I'm sad for the poor dead.
They are not your
really
house
dead. They're undead.
The existential horror of this game is going to require much drinking to erase.
Okay. So team, yes, we have name. All right. So I gotta start taking their miscellaneous damage for existing because
life is pain.
Life is pain. And
when you play Starfinder with Kevin, you are punished just for being there.
It's true.
Well, they're the bad guys. Do you want them to not take any damage?
They're not
actually,
bad.
Team Yes We Have name is not that bad. That's fair.
No,
I mean, they're being manipulated by the same system that's messing with us.
Solidarity.
Hey,
That's right.
you guys get it. You guys get me.
We don't like it though. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, we understand you. We just don't like it.
Right.
Okay.
I know what you're doing. It's just wrong.
All right. I've cleared up the screen a little bit just because you guys get the deal. All right. Team Yes We Have name. Oh boy. They're gonna pay the troll toll here as Brick is gonna start hitting them as they go through, but that's just something they're
just
willing
going
to sign
soak
up for. Yep. However, they will do something to you before they go.
What if they do it to Brick? He's the one smacking them.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. They also, So again, maybe I should be doing some more descriptions here.
No, it's fine.
But as soon in the hallway, it is now a free for all of team brain power. You've got Halicon and Kex, his Sheeran and Trox companions. Kex is using his Solarian powers and blasting everyone with a corona of fire. Halicon's shooting. Only Talos took an action against you. The other two took actions against other teams. Similarly, so far you've only been subject to really one action from Team Yes We Have name, despite there being 7 of them. So by pro rata, per person, they're not really attacking you that badly. But you're right. They do focus fire on Brick. Unfortunately, you get to see that Brick is tough Brick is a vanguard and can actually just take a beating. So he's, him sitting out in front, kind of staking out his position is exactly what, he expected and wants to do. So.
Does he yell any catchphrases? Like open your mouth and eat your roll, or?
I don't get that one. I don't know. I don't know enough.
He'll diagram the sentence later.
All right. Let's. Ooh. Okay. So the same one, Whisk actually will move forward, and he will sing a song of the cosmos. So his allies all seem immune to it. Surprise, surprise. But okay. Well, I guess he's probably out of attack opportunity by now. We will go here. So we'll sing a song of the cosmos, and that is a radius centered on him. It's going to get the Brick, and it's also going to get Kex, and then it's going to get Amu and Vangi.
Okay.
Skritic, you can't quite hear it over the clattering of pots and pans that are falling all over you. You all have to make a will save.
Is it a spell or spell-like ability?
So Amu and Vangi will save.
24.
That's good.
16.
That's
Right.
good.
Better than my last roll.
So, Venki, you think that they have an excellent singing voice, but you are fine. You can act normally. Amu, you are entranced. While you have you're fascinated. While you have the fascinated condition, you stand or sit quietly, taking no actions other than to pay attention to the fascinating effect for as long as this effect lasts. You have a -4 penalty on skill checks that are made passively, such as perception checks. Any potential threat can grant you a new save, but only like someone attacking you or casting a spell at you or something like that. An ally can also shake you free and end the effect of the standard action, but you are invisible. You have to find you first.
Well, he is in physical contact with me.
Well, he was temporarily. I don't know. Still, I will say that you know where he is. Though,
okay,
Venki. But yeah, so you are fascinated, and so is the Brick, and so is the Trax Solarian Kex.
That's funny.
Team Brainpower. So, there's some not friendly fire. There's some crossfire. So that was Team Yes We Have Name. Team Electrum. Oh boy. The old stand move. God, that's a terrible action, but not sure that there's a better one.
Should I mention Yosoki can stand from prone as a swift action?
Well, that's sick.
A lot of good that does the rest of us.
Like, yeah, if I were to put that control wins, I would be okay.
I mean, can you help the rest of us stand up? No.
Okay. So, yeah, these guys got their movement at the end of last round. Cryptex will try to hide, roll a nat 20, and therefore definitely hide, and then will shoot Vangi.
Oh, no.
With a sniper rifle.
Okay.
Dang.
It's going to be...
Vangi, what's your kinetic armor class?
It's currently 21, because I took a -2 penalty due to lunge.
So you turn your head at the exact right moment, completely by accident, and a would-be headshot instead just bounces off your shoulder plate as he just rolls really, 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 really badly. Not a botch, but pretty much. And misses.
Okay.
Which team is Cryptex with again? I'm trying to remember.
Cryptex is let me describe him and see if you can figure it out. He's an android. He's bald. He has like a 5 o'clock shadow, despite being an android. He wears a suit, and he is very good at transporting things.
I see.
Team brain power.
Right.
He and the brick might have a spin-off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, if I had to state him, I would probably say Team Brain Power. Yeah.
If Win and the Brick and Cryptex are ever in a fight, their contracts say that none of them can get punked out by the other two.
Right. Which means that nobody ever wins.
Yep.
Hey, Skritic, you're up, buddy.
Okay, man. It's a target-rich environment.
Oh boy, yeah, boy. In terms of design, I guess I'm gonna need to. Oh, and I gotta add some more zombies. That's right. Well, there was other teams had zombies too.
Oh,
it's not just you. They were all Yosoki, I guess, because I'm just.
You're a monster. That's what it is.
Man, kind of hate to hit someone while they're down, but kind of feel like I need to open up a path. I think I'm going to basically take one of these bowls of noodles and scoop up some of the sticky grenade residue as I leap out of over the counter and back into the hall and run out. I'm going to fling it towards Brick and then whip out my pistol and shoot at him. Oh, please. Distracted
now,
by...
you are certainly welcome to do that, but I will let you know.
That would break the entrancement.
Oh.
Like, almost anyone else would be better to attack.
Okay. What about this guy?
That is Whisk. He's a member of Team Yes We Have Name, and he's a spellcaster, obviously. He's a mystic. Because he's the one who cast that Song of the Cosmos. But yeah, you can attack him, no problem.
Yeah, I'll do all that to them. And yeah. So since I think they know which gate to go to. And so
I think scooping up noodles and throwing them at somebody sounds like a decent little. You have to be a little bit broader with your conception of survival checks in the Starfinder future. So I'll allow it as a trick attack.
All right. Add my bonus. Now it won't. I'm just going to click. That was not. I think I clicked stealth there instead.
You did, but that's okay.
Now we click. Oh, no, stop double clicking. All right. My first survival was 35.
Success.
Okay. And then.
Noodles in the face. Ah!
Yes. Attack with
just wanton carnage.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, my puns are faux real.
30 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right. So 14 plus 46. All right. So 19 or 29 damage.
Ouch.
With my trick attack.
Wow.
Yeah, Whisk is looking quite injured at the moment. Okay. Would you like to continue moving? Because you're allowed to.
Guess I can just loop around and leap into this corner key of, I don't know, I'll say stuffed animals.
Oh, perfect. So you just dive into a pile of stuffed animals.
Yes.
That's great.
Watch
would you
out
like
for
to make
the zombies. They don't eat ramen, they eat ramen.
Yes.
So I'm guessing standing up is going to be a move action. Yep. Hecubino is going to stand up. And as he's standing up, he's going to say, Bob, Quentin, figure out which one of those gates is ours. Okay. And then seeing that other than maybe zombies are not within his range, he's actually just going to go to his little personal watch device and make a meme about where basically he's gonna take footage of that Sheeran Mystic singing, and then he's going to split screen that with the brick, and he's going to put like little hard eyes on the brick.
Ooh, nice.
And like little stars, and it's like when you guilty pleasure revealed in like impact font underneath. So I guess I'll try to roll an intimidate to I forgot what the action was called.
Taunt, I think. Taunt your rivals.
Taunt your rivals, yeah.
Great. Go for it.
Things to do. Things that Kevin gives you to do when Kevin also moves you away from places where you can do things. 33.
Ooh, now that is a good outcome. So, as you guys saw when I posted, it's not just a flat, penalty. It scales by how much you succeed by. So you have created a meme that is quite successful, and Team Electrum is at -4 influence right now.
Nice.
But they are going to have to work their way out of that deficit because you succeeded by 10 or somewhere between 10 and 14.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ultimate poop poster.
Okay. So yeah, that certainly works, and they are in last place in the influence game, in the social game. That brings us to Vangi.
Vangi is going to whip her tail to the kiosk that's next to her and pull out one of the ear-piercing guns from the piercing pagoda.
Her tail. Yep.
And just punch it into Amu and say, "Wake up!"
Nice. Amu is awoken.
And then I'm going to take the opportunity of a bunch of people having been enthralled and stuff. So the brick is enthralled is, what's his name? Totally, the android.
So you can actually tell that who's enthralled because they're all the way upside down.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So the brick and then the Solarian, the Kex Solarian, or Kex is his name.
Okay.
From Team Brainpower.
Gotcha.
Those are the only two people that are left who are fascinated.
All right. Well, I'm going to take the opportunity to move pretty freely and get down here.
Yep. Fair enough.
Do you wanna? Do you have like thread on that caster?
The orange caster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to move to here because I don't think that guy has reach. So he's got a gun and all that. So that way, even if the caster moves, I'll still have a threat.
Okay. All right. So now we're back to Team Yes We Have Name. They're going to get a little beat up here because, oh boy. Yikes. This is just a mess and a half. Start lowering their hit point totals. They are... Oh, well, one of them will jump into a kiosk. This kiosk sells all natural enhancements.
Okay.
They do not look all natural. Amu, you are very skeptical of everything being sold at this establishment. If you weren't just coming out of being entranced by the song, you might be entranced by how bad this like galactic GMC is.
Even we don't trust this place, and we trust everything.
But they will make a stealth check.
Synthetic snake oil.
Yeah.
They're just going
For some reason, I don't think that stuff could actually cure mummy rot.
we will start revealing some more area, although you guys can't really proceed down this area anyway, so it doesn't matter. But he will slide through, and I think instead of them taking their action against... Well, no. We will always take the action against you guys, because otherwise you'd just be doing too well. So he'll take a shot at Vangie, who's still like uninjured, right? Or
I'm injured by being set on fire by my own teammate.
Okay.
A critical hit tradition.
So a critical hit tradition, exactly.
EAC?
It is 21.
All right. He shoots you with like a laser rifle. Yeah. So do you have any... I guess it doesn't matter. It's electricity and fire damage.
No, I don't have any energy resistance.
Okay. So 13 plus... 13 plus 19 is 32. Yeah, 32 damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah. This was their operative.
Well, yeah, they do a lot of damage.
However, you do get an attack of opportunity against one of them as they try to pass by you to go through the...
Sure, I'll take it.
It's up to you whether you use it. Okay, cool.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to save my reaction for... Has the rest of Team Electrum already acted this round?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm going to save my reaction for them because I don't really care about Team Yes We Have Name.
Fair enough.
I get one reaction per
Speaking
round.
of which, it is Team Electrum. Boy, they're in... this is not the best situation. There's no way that Augustus Slash can take a better action for his team. He's their envoy. Oh, nope. You
want to provoke for May before you get there? I'll take it.
All right. Well, what he will do is first raise their influence by a mere 1 by trying to rally the fans. It's like, guys, it's not that funny, but it's still pretty funny. And yeah, he's going to provoke.
Oh, all right. Now I'll get him. And I got a bonus on an opportunity attacks because I have an opportunistic weapon.
Stab him in the heart.
So that's going to be 23 to hit.
Okay.
That hit?
Yes, I said
yes.
yes.
Sorry.
Yep.
Then I also do extra damage on opportunity attacks. So give me a second. For 20 max damage, 27.
Ooh. Augustus Slash takes a beating. Gets slashed. All right. And he'll just gesture to you and be like, somebody handled that? And he'll start walking over here. So he'll move all the way up because he does not want to touch the green energy thing, does he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean,
Do it.
How else are you going to figure it out?
There's a chance that it's theirs, so
Yeah,
if he's
exactly.
too scared.
All right, he touches it and gets immediately shocked. It is not theirs. Which means, by the way, that they have had the longest run. They have to go all the way across. All right.
Nice.
So that's only part of Team Electrum, though. I guess not wild about Cryptex taking this action, but somebody has to. Will rouse the brick.
I mean, I didn't love taking that action against Amu, but I was like the only one who could because he's invisible.
I don't know what rouse the brick is a euphemism for, but I know I don't like it.
And then Maite will... This doesn't really hurt you guys, but it's too much fun not to do. We will put a a laser.
I can hear the air quotes when you say it.
So she sets up a laser
But that's really funny.
right by. Technically right in front of it, but I want to use the animated laser things from the animated hazards pack in Roll20. So any of the Team Yes We Have Names doing really well right now. So those guys get fried by a laser net that Monday sets up if they go through, which they are going to do. Do you have another attack of opportunity, or is it just one?
No, that's all anyone has in this edition is you get one reaction.
Fine.
Believe you me.
I know you have one.
I looked into ways to try to get more, but I could not find any.
Yeah. There's no like combat reflexes.
Nope.
Fair enough. Good. I don't mind that actually.
Yeah.
It kind of moves things along a little.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of moving things along,
Bob's going to
you got
stand.
zombies.
Yeah, and Bob's going to stand. Bob's going to see zombies. And then Bob is going to run. Can I end here in this doorway? Or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I need to, I don't know. How do I stand myself up?
I stood you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, zombies. This is zombies. And then I'm going to, as I'm running, communicate to Quentin that it's either purple or green. I'll take the purple. You take the green.
Acknowledge.
Nice.
And that's my turn because, right, standing is your standard action.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
Yeah. So that's the end of my turn.
All right. That brings up Quentin. Oh, although you did stand, which will provoke from the zombies. So
Oh, okay.
they do get to bite you. What's your kinetic armor class?
My kinetic armor class is 19. No, 19.
Then you are bit.
Ouch.
Oh, no.
Take
Zombob.
16 damage.
All right.
And
Zombob.
give me a fortitude save.
All right.
And now
I think fortitude save.
I think as an android you get a +2 bonus or something like that.
Well, that's good because I'm going to need it. So 11.
Oh, Bob's not looking too good.
Uh-oh.
Bob's got that. You didn't know androids could have bloodshot eyes.
Maybe it's just a peanut allergy. I mean,
So what do I need
Yep.
to do to counteract a zombie thing?
Well, probably
Well,
talk to Amu later.
Amu.
We'll figure it out.
No, sorry, I'm not that kind of mystic.
Quentin, you're up, buddy.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. I'm trying to figure this out, and I don't know Paizo's rules well enough, but I'm pretty sure that if you can float, that you can like get up for free.
No, not
It's like a-
you.
it's like a rule.
You mostly cinematically float, buddy.
If you can float, you're not actually prone. You're just floating lower.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Nope. You got smacked to the ground.
All right. Is it possible from the ground to scan the green door
You're too far away.
and attack?
You're too far
What
away.
do you mean I'm too
action.
far away? You don't know if I'm too far away.
Yeah, because if you have remote hack at this level, you can only go 30 feet.
Yeah,
I don't
but
have
he
remote
doesn't.
hack.
He's a different class.
No, okay.
I'm a different dude. I have a better power, which I won't describe. Fine, I'll get up.
All right. What's your kinetic armor class?
7,300 and it's 25.
Your kinetic AC is 25. That's pretty good.
That is really good.
Yeah, they miss. Or the one misses.
I'm literally made of armor. Do I have an attack or like, is there anything I can do?
You might
now
want to
that I'm
move. You might want to move.
Where do I want to move to? Where should I move?
Close to the green door.
Are there zombies behind me? How far can I get?
What's your
Whatever
speed,
your speed
Matthew?
is.
I'm just going to go over here.
It's not. I mean, I don't.
Oh,
You can't do that.
There's enemies in the way.
Jesus.
What is your speed?
4, 5, 6. Your speed is probably 30, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Unless you have something upset.
Yes.
Okay.
You can come
So
up-
you can
Yeah, then
get
come
to,
right
like,
behind me.
here.
Yeah.
All right, I will come up and I will be in the shadow of the Vengi. This is an evil thing, right?
Ish.
It's a Sheeran.
It's
It is an opponent, yes.
It is
it
an
Ed
opponent.
Sheeran because his
Yes,
music?
his name is Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
different
was
band.
wondering if we were going to get like a bad habit
Yeah,
joke or
I'm
something like that.
honestly I care less about hurting the bad guys at this point, and like I think any action from you that could either figure out which of those is ours
Getting out.
or what's it called, improve our crowd standing would be better.
Sure. Can I do one of those things, having moved and gotten up?
No,
No,
'cause, yeah, you had
because
to
that
double
is
move.
your whole action. However,
Bet I
we are
have
going to introduce a new rule right now because I
Right.
think it's fun.
Uh-oh.
it.
But right after your turn, to be clear, because otherwise it would have affected everybody else's actions as well. So it's
Uh-huh.
basically coming into effect at the end of this round. So Amu, you can't do this either. But at the end, as of the beginning of next round, we're going to introduce a thing, which is you can spend a resolve point to take an action that is just a skill check.
Ooh,
If
Oh,
it is a
thank
skill
goodness.
check action, you can spend a resolve to do it.
that's great.
Great.
Nice.
I don't think resolve is used that much, and you have a limited pool of them, so you can use them if you got them. But
Smoke if I got
okay,
it.
that's your turn. Thank you, Quentin. And now for Team Brain Power. Oh, I guess Halicon has to wake up Kex because Talos did that. Move. Oh boy, took a standard action to do that too. I guess we're gonna move and hide. No one knows where I am in this kiosk over here. Okay. So now I'm next to an envoy. Got my Solarian bodyguard back, so that's something. Oh, but the envoy's got a ring. That makes it easier. Okay, cool. In that case, sure, we'll pile up on Vangi. Vangi! We could have been a team! We could have been contenders! Mind thrust. Make a will save.
16.
You fail.
Ah,
So?
that actually really
Oh, did that
stings.
count your... Did you count your +2?
I did.
2, 31. Take 40 damage.
Oh,
Ouch.
okay.
Well, I mean, mind thrust evidently doesn't kid around.
No, I am well aware.
Does that put you into hit points?
No, I have exactly 1 stamina left.
Oh,
That's incredible. Okay. That's Team Brain Power. Oh, I guess I should move. Oh, on the other hand, I'm going to... Nope, I guess I'm not going to move. Yep, okay. Good talk. Amu,
Oh
you are
boy.
no longer ensorcelled.
We've determined that it's either purple or green.
It could be blue. We actually don't know. Oh, actually,
you
that's
kinda
not
do
true.
know.
It can't be
Logical
blue.
assessment.
You're right.
Logical.
Yeah, blue is definitely
Logical
Electrum,
assumption is that
so
it's either
it's
one
green
of
or
those two.
purple. You're right.
All right, and we would not be able to walk through the folks that are blocking the path towards the green or blue ones, right?
Correct. So you could potentially walk around, like there's a clear path if you wanted to walk.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the
Yeah,
purple one.
exactly. I mean, you're going to probably take
1, 2,
provoke
3,
from the
4,
brick.
5. Invisible.
Oh, invisible.
Oh, so good.
So good.
Very good. All right, and then what do you do?
Poke.
Okay, take 15 electricity damage.
All right, green.
Ow.
Green it is then.
All right. These are DNA hacked, right? Or DNA checks.
Yes, that's right.
Can I attempt a life science check to adjust this one to our team?
That seems very plausible. So you can look at the sensors and see what, how it's going to detect what your, DNA is. So why don't you go ahead and give me that life science check?
30.
Okay, great. You now have a profile that will let it pass, but you need somebody else to hack. Like, you're like, I think that this will work. Get into the computer. So, basically, with somebody else making a computer check, you will have bypassed it.
Nice. Sounds like a job for Bob.
And you can either do that. You can either do that with a remote hack, the way Bob has been doing it, or if somebody else was adjacent to you, or like adjacent to the thing, they could make a computer's check.
And we are
without
not
remote
allowed
hack.
to do the spend a resolve point to take a skill action just yet, right?
Not yet. Beginning of next round. Yeah.
Amu is it capable per computers.
Well, you're half. But
Can he get that information to Bob? So
Like yell it
Bob
out
can
or something?
attempt it, transmit it.
Yeah, data pad it or whatever.
Is there a way to do that?
You can always yell things.
We made the mistake of talking previously.
Yeah, but just because they know the general direction where you are doesn't mean that they can like.
Also,
you're quite
Bob
loud
is headed this way as soon as
Yeah.
It is your action, Amu. Do you choose to inform anybody else in some way of what you've done?
I assume people would have at least seen me seen the zap.
Well, that doesn't.
So you don't share the information. Got
it. Because if we see the zap, then we assume that gate doesn't work for you.
Right. They won't know that you have the...
That's the question. That there was a visible zap.
Yeah, so do you want to say anything or transmit any other information?
Bob, we got this.
We got
you need
this.
my help? Okay.
Zombies!
Run, Hecubino! Ah, crap.
Doot.
These are fast zombies.
These are fast zombies.
Oh, no.
I mean, it makes sense that if this was a Skritic type zombie, it would be the type of like 28 days later, like illness zombie.
It's a T-800.
The rage zombies?
Yeah.
Going with the Snyder strain, not the Romero.
Right. Hungy zombie.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of all over the place because, you're in the Mall of Mayhem, so I won't say that there's no Romero here. Wall of zombies. So, Hecubino, KSE, you're missed. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. I rolled really badly.
Was that in French? I'm just like...
Quentin, you are missed once as well. Oh, and then you are not missed. Then you are.
How do you know I'm not missed?
Well, I rolled a net 20, so.
Oh.
So 11 plus 5 is 16 damage.
Okay.
Let's see what their critical is on this. No, they don't have a critical? I guess it's just a bunch of damage. Give me a fortitude save.
Fortitude. I am real bad at fortitude. One moment. Please stand by. 9.
Okay, you are also looking a little green around the gills there.
Range.
CPUs.
Yeah.
All right. Now the rest of the area is also being swarmed by zombies. So it suddenly looks like everybody is the rest of your team. Yes, we have name is about to act, and they are just running for it.
Yeah, legit.
They're trying to ignore you this round. Oh man, Whisk will turn to you, Vangie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and heck, even you, Quentin. All right. And I guess Brick also gets this because the brick is right there next to him. You guys, and be like, cover your ears.
I'll cover my ears.
And she'll sing the song. She sings the song of the cosmos again.
Mountains come out of the sky and stand there. Quentin covers his earlobes.
All right. Well, that will fascinate Maite and Stuart Walker, but no one else, as they all cover their ears / make their saves. But that frees up for Maite is fascinated, standing perfectly. So we're going to say that he is difficult terrain. So she'll cost an extra. We'll even say she's really difficult terrain, and so she costs 2 extra squares of movement. So basically, 3 squares to get square, but what disturbing her. But that is exactly what the Kex will, or what the Sheeran will do, in order to not.
They get zapped by the net.
They do get zapped by the net. That for sure just happens. Just no way around it. It's a pretty mean move on the part of Team Electrum.
They are jerks.
So for what it's worth, a lot of people are either low on stamina or have no stamina left at all. Like Whisk, it took a beating and is obviously in hit point damage.
And
Just so
Whisk
you guys know.
Is one of team we have named.
Yeah, the one who's been singing the songs.
Yeah, it's their Mystic.
They're Mystic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are they all named after like laundry detergents or?
That would be weird since we're the ones that are sponsored by detergent.
That's what I was going to ask. I mean, it feels like a gimmick infringement.
No, their names are like Snick and Vim and Dosk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whisk was just
names that you can pronounce by just blowing some air out of your spiracles.
Right. Perfectly normal names like Schmuck and Putz.
Oh, this was a clean show.
Thank you, sir.
You guys are you fly the squeaky clean. It's a clean show. All right. That was Team Yes We Have Name, Team Electrum. Oh boy, what a debacle.
Team debacle.
Well, they're very far from where they want to be, and they're zombies.
Yeah.
We're just going to move and get provoked. And this guy should be way over here. Oh, I guess he doesn't get to act that yet.
Wait, is that another? That's not.
It's a Sheeran, right?
Yeah, but that's.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. There we go. All right. So this guy.
Yeah, that's Halcyon.
Gonna go over here. He's gonna.
Yeah. Or Halicon.
Halicon. Yeah. All the Team Yes We Have Name have like this circular format tokens, so that I can tell the one Sheeran who's different apart. So when Weasel gets whacked in the face by Team Brainpower's Solarian for passing by him,
that's bloodshot for you.
Okay. Because.
All right, I'm going to take my opportunity attack there. Oh, wait, no, I haven't. Wait, no, I've acted.
Oh, when Cryptex?
Yeah. Have I acted since? I don't even remember. Yeah. Yeah, because
Go for it. Make your
because I did an attack last time they were acting.
Yep. This is against Cryptex. I'm with you.
28.
Yeah, hit.
For 22 damage.
Yeah. Ow. This is starting to add up. Like I said, these guys have, look at your hit point totals, which are probably around 100-ish, depends on who you are. But I'm guessing you have somewhere between 90 and 120. And, so when they're taking 25 damage and then, getting frapped for 15 off of a laser field and then a zombie bites them for 10, it's like you can kind of do the math and realize that these guys are
starting to
also getting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can see it. Like, now, Team Electrum did come like heavily armed and armored for this exact occasion, but still.
I mean, is it possible for us, for somebody to actually die here and not make it to the ship?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm going to shoot everything I have at the brick.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which. So we took Cryptex's action and Wind Weasel's action. Who else? Oh, I guess I can take Augustus Slash's action. Yeah, we'll just run.
You guys
and then
remember Willy Wonka?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Every time he says Augustus Slash, I just imagine Slash from Guns N' Roses with his head on the body of Augustus Gloof.
Like going up a pipe.
Getting sucked up a chocolate pipe, yeah.
Exactly, and playing
You're contaminating the chocolate.
the riff from Sweet Child of Mine.
So, Hecubino, Rodrigo, you'll be, happy to hear. Augustus Slash keeps trying to fight your meme, but this time he just fails the rally the fans check. Just fails. Doesn't get any influence at all.
Yes. Unstoppable meme.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. That is it for that round of Team Electra. Skritic.
Okay.
It looks like your friend Hecubino could use some bailing out.
Yeah. I think first I'm going to try to leap out and take Brick by surprise and stab him in the back with a knife.
Okay, that sounds great. Do it.
All right. So I'm going to roll a stealth.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try to do
this was the stealth for when you dove into the pile of plushies.
Right. So stealth will be 37.
Very good.
All right. So he's flat-footed, so attack with knife.
You've determined, though, that the audience for those animals, those stuffed animals, was children.
Was what?
Not children.
I said it wasn't children.
So, gross.
That's why you emerge with a tag on your ear that says tie. No, wait, never mind.
Yeah, you'll still hit him because he's flat-footed.
Okay. Yay.
But only because of he's flat-footed.
4 plus 46. So 21 damage?
Yeah. Okay. He also took like a ton of damage last round.
On critical hit.
So he's at like, okay. Yeah, you think he's he's starting to like breathe heavily and actually be a little bit injured.
Okay.
Like Vangie, almost like no more stamina basically.
Mm-hmm.
You hit him so hard he felt it.
Yay! All right. And so, can I continue movement?
Yeah.
All right. I will run over here and spend a resolve to try to computer at this portal.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. May not be as good as some, but let's see. All right. So, what do you got, Hecubino?
Ammo.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I'm on.
Oh.
I rolled a nat one. Never mind.
Ooh.
I broke it.
Invalid access detected. Laser beams activate. You are shot. Take 15 electricity damage.
15 will do. Okay. Spend a resolve and get shocked. Okay.
Well, I mean, in that one, it happens.
Yep.
It was a noble effort.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I'll call it there then.
Hecubino.
Run,
Okay, Kevin.
Hecubino, run.
Here's what I would like to do. There's like these zombies are like probably like regular combatants. Like if I move away from them, I'm probably going to take some attacks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I would like to do is transform into a rat zombie and go brains, or whatever they're saying, and just slip past all of them.
Do the Thriller dance.
Yep.
Do.
Nice. Do you have like disguise self?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so
Nice.
so good.
That's fantastic.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Oh, that's really cool. I did not think disguise self was going to come up in combat, or let alone this combat. But yep, that's great.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. Do you still need me to roll a disguise check?
If you want, so first of all, it will automatically work against the zombies. They're smart, but they're not that smart.
Okay.
The disguise check will determine how good it works against everybody else.
It doesn't matter. I don't want my team to think I'm a zombie, and it doesn't matter if the enemies think I'm a zombie because they'll probably attack me anyway. So all I'm looking for is to basically get past the zombies.
Yeah, no, then it will. I will say that automatically works. However, I think that still provokes, right?
Oh, yes. Let me see what my.
So he could 5 foot. He could like guarded step back.
Yeah, but I'm doing this specifically so I can move away from
Makes
them.
sense.
So if I'm gonna get attacked anyway,
well, this will also let you get through the rest
wall of zombies,
like those 4 that are ahead of you.
That's true. Also, I get +2 to my armor class for casting, for attacks triggered by casting. Nice. So, yeah.
Are you still doing it?
Yep, I'll do it.
Okay, what's your armor class? KAC?
My KAC is normally 24. It'll be 26 with combat casting.
Wow, then they both miss you. That's very good.
Yeah, I blew all of my money on armor.
Ah, well, it definitely saved you. I had some low 20s.
Weapons. Yeah.
Like if you had an AC of 22, you would have been hit twice.
That's good.
Dang.
So I would like to, let's see, I can move 6 spaces, I believe. Nope.
Yes, that's your normal speed, unless you have like a boost or something like that. You could activate your jetpack.
My jet boots, I don't think give me a boost to speed. They just allow me to fly. Yep.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could I cut across this way, and also has this handsome guy taken an opportunity attack on someone?
He's what is he? Flat-footed or whatever?
Well, he's flat-footed against Skritic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't think he's taking his reaction.
Tell me, am I wrong, Brian? Or when you hit him, is he rendered flat-footed?
I can render someone that I do both the hit with my attack and with the trick, either flat-footed or off target. But I've been forgetting to do that.
You're rendering them flat-footed, right?
Okay.
Because
so he's not going to take anything.
That also gives you so he can't take reactions. Yep,
that's real good.
Okay.
So the answer to your question is yes. You can make that diagonal, and he can't take reactions with this.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, 4, 5, 6.
Until the beginning of my next.
Out of the zombies.
Yep. So, excuse me. Now,
nice. That's great.
Now, on top of all this nonsense that you've allowed me to get away with so far, can I also, as I'm walking past the zombies, take a selfie with them and post it?
Absolutely. And real quick, I forgot that I owe you guys something, which is at the end of last round, because this is we're still relatively early in this round. At the end of last round, all of Team Electrum, you could hear something. There's like a frequency that they could hear that you couldn't. And you think it had to do with all the negative online reaction, as if they were getting some sort of feedback from it. And they all took psychic damage and like blood from their eyes at the end of the round. So, just so you know, being in last place is bad.
Nice.
Wait,
Now,
Yep,
continue with what you were going to do.
Yeah, I would like to. God, my intimidate is so much better than
Your
diplomacy. But I am going to try a diplomacy roll to boost us. So yeah, just kind of take a picture of me looking like a, pretty okay facsimile of a zombie, with these guys, and underneath, write in like curly text, have a great summer. Hope we meet again.
Bob
Nice.
throws some robot gang signs in the background.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bob's probably there too. Okay, I'll roll my diplomacy if that's all right.
Yeah, do it.
24.
Yeah, 24. So you succeed, and you earn the team 1 influence. It is also, I realized, Team Yes We Have Name also earned 1 influence.
Sure.
On their last action. So you are now tied for first, which means you're technically tied for second, with Team Yes We Have Name. Team Brainpower has nothing. Team Electrum is at -3 influence. So you guys are both at 1. Team Brainpower is 0, and Team Electrum -3. All right. So that's a very good set of actions I give you.
All right.
I really like the
Thank you. Thank you. That
awesome.
was such a BS turn, and I appreciate you letting me do that.
That was beautiful.
Vengi.
All right, Vangy will say, "Let's go, boys!" And I'm gonna put in a parting shot at. Should I do it at the brick? He's flat-footed, so parting shot at the brick as I move along. 20 plus. Sorry, let me double check my attack. Okay, yeah, because this is not an opportunity attack. 32 to hit him.
Yep, that'll hit.
Then take 22 damage.
Ouch. Yep. Whew. He, these are all real hit points going away.
Great.
As what kind of weapon is your weapon?
It's a cryo pike. So it's a
cryo
pike. Pike that's like attached to a bottle of a tank of liquid nitrogen.
So yeah, you stab him in the thigh, and it hardens and starts cracking, and he walks really gingerly on it because it's not being responsive because of the cold.
Cool. Then I'll again pull out her data pad with her drop the piercing gun she had, pull out her data pad with her tail, and just snap a shot of that, and make I will spend a resolve to attempt to make a diplomacy check to it can be diplomacy.
Yeah, capture it with your cryopike in his thigh.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Team Lizard Brain is ice.
Vote for your favorite Vesk.
Yeah, exactly. It's who's your favorite Drifter's Vesk? And I'll make a diplomacy check.
Cool, do it. I like it.
22.
That's a success. Cool. So you guys earn an additional influence. That is quite good.
And then I'm gonna boogie. So 5, 10, 20 through.
Wrong way.
No, we don't have access to purple, right? They keep botching that one, and sparks keep flying. So I'm going out through green, which is process of elimination discovered is our way.
Sure. I think you guys should divide up, split the team. Keep going. It's great. I love it. No notes.
30, and I'm out.
All right. You do provoke from the Thalarian.
Yeah, that's fine.
She doesn't even care.
What's your
my AC is it KAC or EAC? 21.
EAC. Take 19.
Oh, that's real hit points. Okay.
Oh, no.
I don't want to be chewed on by zombies.
All right, guys, figure it out. I'm out.
Peace.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, that was Vangie. Now it's, I guess, team. Yes, we have name. They're going to do a little bit of image boosting of their own to tie you guys on that front. So you're tied at 2 influence apiece. And well, this guy has to get there because that is a terrible, terrible, terrible spot to be in. So I guess it's just move through. Oh, he's 5-footed, so that's not gonna affect him, which is good. I really should. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll move this thing to the map layer, then I will stop touching it whenever I interact with tokens. Okay. Do they want to get a parting? I don't know that there's much of a parting shot they can get on you guys. I don't know that they care. Oh, they'll try to charm Hecubino. They like Hecubino. They had a specific charm ready for Amu, but they will try to charm Hecubino.
Sure.
So give me a will save, Hecubino.
Okay. 28.
Yeah. This wasn't even from their witchwork, incidentally. Their envoy seems to be charming people.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Right. But they have all made it through. So now they're just going to move. That is Team Yes, we have named Team Electrum. All right, so we already took 3 of their actions. One of them has to go, I guess, here. Rough action, but don't know what else there is. Walk by the Solarian, who has already taken their attack opportunity. Get to there. This person loses their action. Maite. So that just leaves the brick. The brick will walk away. Do any of you guys have melee weapons?
Nope.
No.
I have a knife.
As the brick is walking away, he will drop something on the ground behind him. It is a grenade with a pinbolt.
Classic.
Yep. So it's going to be...
I couldn't stab him, could I? Because I have a knife. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you've got your
weapon out.
Rifle out.
But I have a knife, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, back on the ship, he has a knife.
All right, it's a concussion grenade. So, and he is dropping it in his square before walking away. He will definitely hit. So it's going to be Quentin, Bob, Hecubino, and the front row of zombies who all have to make reflex saves.
20?
20 is good.
You got a 28.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, 28. Sorry, you and I hit it at the same time, it looks like. Yeah, 28 for me.
23.
All right, you all make it.
Yeah.
You all make it. So the only one who gets knocked down is one of those zombies, but he'll get back up again. You're never going to keep him down. And you guys all take 4 sonic damage. That's half of...
my rings, they've all fallen on the floor.
That was a good one.
Don't encourage him. You wouldn't encourage me.
Outright cackled
all the
at that
time.
one. I was
a whole
just
episode
muted.
encouraging you.
You do like a tight 5 on like airline food every time we pause to look up for stats.
And what's the deal with Oprah?
Don't pick a fight with Oprah, man. I don't think we're that big.
We are definitely not that big. No one's that big.
Okay. All right. So that was Team Electrum, and now it's time for Bob.
Does it matter what order we do these things in? So can I spin my resolve point and do my skill check
That's fine.
first? Okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do a remote hack on the purple, Purple gate.
Yep.
It's a 20.
Success.
All right. Then I'm going to spin my 6 to move down here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to fire my plasma rifle at the zombies. And because this is a line of sight, it's going to go through all of them if it hits.
Oh, that's clever.
So let's see if this works. Is that first one my roll? Yes. So I guess a 16.
Yes. Fortunately, you're fighting. They are not known for their defenses. So that hits.
Great. All right. Then they will all take. Let's see here if it's
8 fire damage. It looks like, right?
Yes. 8 fire.
All right. Let's see how many hit points these guys have. All right. They are all burned, but they are not down.
Okay. And I apparently am safe now that I'm through here,
right? All right. So that's Bob. Quentin.
I'm sorry. I'd like to go back a moment to that ominous silence when Steven asked if he was safe. Okay.
Were you able to successfully hack your way through the purple one? Okay, cool.
Yep. So everybody should be able to get through.
I will live to my choices.
Which way you want to go? No. So right now, Quentin he's probably closer to the green gate than he is the purple.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
But he does have to get through 2 people that will provoke him.
Just take the purple. I'll find my way back to you guys.
Yeah, there's 2 big guys right by the green gate, so I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay. Yeah, the brick and the Solarian. Yeah.
I mean, the Solarian has taken his reaction already, but still.
That's true, but the brick has not.
Which one is
no longer flat-footed?
He's this guy right by the gate.
Yep. Okay.
Can I shoot him while running at full speed towards the
I mean, you could probably shoot him first, right? With your
and then make a run for the purple.
And then make a run for the purple because
I feel down. Like this is a job for rocket rifle.
I mean, whichever one's going to do the most damage because he's pretty low on points. So,
well, the one thing I will say is you have your, you would have to either drop your weapon and pull the other one out and moving, which I'll allow, but then it's dropped and you've left it there, or you'd have to spend a move action changing your weapon because you don't have quick draw.
You don't want to spend a move action.
I have quick draw.
Really?
Are
you lying?
No, it's under feats and proficiencies. Quick draw improved initiative, proficiency and long arms. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, then never mind. That's amazing. Way to go.
Yeah, he got that rapid change carousel.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Shoot him on the belt and you rotate him around.
I stand corrected.
What is this guy right here?
That is Kex. He is the Solarian who's part of Team Brainpower.
So you'll have to pass by him too.
If you go the green way.
Yeah.
I'm going the purple way.
Oh, okay. All right.
But he's going
to shoot the brick and running on the purple way.
Can I make it to the purple from here?
Barely. Yes, you will be able to make it right into it.
Right next to Bob is where you'd be.
Right next to Bob. Where's Bob?
All the way right over here.
I don't even see Bob. I give halt. Okay.
Scroll.
That's a very, very, very wide map. Wow. Oh, there you are.
This is a pretty big map, in all fairness. You're not wrong. I'm using 2 computers to be able to manage it.
It has lots of colory backgrounds, so some of the things are getting lost for me, but it's cool.
Yeah, you can make it all the way to right here.
Yes, I can see.
Okay.
Thank you. Big orange circle.
You mean that rocket attack?
Yes, rocket from the socket.
All right.
The rocket rifle, actually, I've decided, shoots out of Quentin's eyes.
Is Dot Matrix eyes on his computer screen?
Yep, just they open up and they just fire rockets.
Okay.
Quentin's entire surface is a computer screen. Every surface.
Except for the invulnerable titanium shell that you also say you have.
Well, it's quadra titanium.
Don't forget
quadra. Quadra titanium is actually
Like,
piezoelectric. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what my attack bonus is.
Just a little GM to shut up.
It should say on your sheet.
You know what? The GM just
Look at that.
mocked
More
me.
zombies
Yeah,
just showed
right?
up.
How you feel about a 26?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's unfortunately pretty good.
I mean, for Brick.
I want to blast the brick out of the sky before he ever gets into the sky. That's what I want. I want.
You want a fatality. I get it.
I do. I want Win Weasel to be sad. 1d12.
Oh, but Win
B.
Weasel hates the brick.
What's B? Oh, well, then I want Win Weasel to be
Bludgeoning.
killed. Okay, so this is buh damage. 7 points of buh damage. Wait, that's
Well,
not
plus your +5, right?
right. Isn't it 2d12? No. Yeah, no.
What's the weapon called, Matthew?
It is called Rocket Rifle.
All right, Starfinder rocket rifle.
Yeah, it's a rifle that is also a
It
rocket.
does a D12. Yep, and it has 5. Yep, and it's range. You
80.
did you add your? So there's not +5. It's you're adding your class level, right? So that should be +8.
Is it?
Yeah.
he might have. The classes have lower attack bonuses. Pretty sure my attack bonus is very small.
Well, it's weapon specialization,
Mhm.
and you are proficient in that weapon. So let's see here.
I still have it down as a
You add
+5.
your character level to damage with the selected weapon type, or half for small arms and operative melee weapons. So
Okay, so
it's
it
character
is
level, so it's
15.
8. And on a ranged attack,
Mhm.
when you ranged attack, you also add your no, that's it. That you don't add any modifiers. Yeah. All right. So 15 damage to the brick.
Can I just add my
before-
intelligence score to the damage? Because I feel like
no.
that would help.
The brick is still standing, but definitely getting a bit more pulverized.
Jackwagon.
I mean, that was close.
It
Yeah, I know, but
still cost him resolve
So I can get
points.
right
Get it
here.
out of here.
I'm out.
Okay.
Whoop.
That's Quentin. Now it's time. Oh, these guys gotta go. These guys have to get out of Dodge. Sneak. Oh, yikes. We're gonna have an issue. Oh, well. Amu is invisible. Whoop! I almost walk into Amu. Okay, so there's something there. Provoke from
Hello.
Amu if you want, but you would also not be invisible anymore if
Nah.
you take an attack opportunity against the
We're good.
Solarian. Oh my god, this is such a terrible sequence of actions for Talos. I think.
I mean, he's the big brain. Shouldn't all the zombies be swarming in?
Oh, that's a really good point. That's a really good
funny.
point. Oh no, zombies!
My one weakness.
My species enemy.
My natural enemy.
Okay. Well, I don't want to just get obliterated by attacks of opportunity, and yet that is exactly what's going to happen to me. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's just no way around it. Oof. Talos is in hit points. Talos had actually managed to escape by without taking too much damage, but not anymore. Oh. Curse you, Hecubino! Now you steal even my spot on the way out?
Hey, Talos, good seeing you.
Right, now there's a bit of a traffic jam over by Purple, which they have determined is actually their path that you guys stole, as they are approaching
Don't
to
worry,
try
we're
to
working
escape.
on that.
Oh wait,
I'm really
can we
happy
just,
it worked out that way.
Can we just stand here in the entrance, being safe, but also
No, you're
blocking
not.
those guys
Oh,
from coming
I
in?
love this concept that you have of being
Yeah.
safe.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Like you're
Being safe
well
for how
within
long?
you're well within zombie striking distance there.
Also, like, do you think that these spheres stay up forever?
Well, that's true.
Yes, yes, they do. All
Okay.
Sphinx stay up. forever.
All they have to stay up just long enough for the zombies to swarm on the other
Talos.
team, and then we can get away.
Evan, I have a
and Hecky-
question.
Yes.
Is it possible for us to see down this hallway?
Oh yeah, I should reveal some of that now that you guys have.
Sorry, I don't mean to throw more stuff at you as you're trying to
Wrap this phase of the combat.
calculate.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of other rows of black.
Yeah, there's very long. Like
yeah. Okay.
this
I
map
can
is also
just
very
scroll down.
tall.
Yeah. Curse you, Kevin.
Yup. All right. Amu.
Oh boy.
Get through.
Yeah. Would we also be able to adjust this so it's no longer the other team's portal?
Just get out before you got eaten by zombies.
That seems harder.
But you didn't say that.
You're saying there's a chance.
So there's still a chance.
Get out before you got eaten by zombies.
If you want Talos and his group to all be eaten by zombies, I will allow you, the pacifist, to make that moral choice.
Twist of the knife. Love it.
How
He's not
dare
going
you
to
invoke
kill them,
my,
but he
my
doesn't have to
character's
save them
motivation?
Do it. You know you want to. Do it.
Rob wants to. Amu doesn't necessarily.
No, Amu does. Amu has learned from the
has
skulls.
Amu really ever seen a
He's really
zombie
taken to the
eat
heel turn
somebody?
thing.
For science.
Yeah,
That's
it's for
right.
science.
I mean, you don't know what
It's
those
so bad that we are encouraging our teammate to commit
Hey, we're heels
murder
now.
against us. I mean, still.
Another group of people who you know are not actually the enemy.
Yeah, but Talos bugs me. I mean,
And also,
It's-
didn't we
Does he
also
get on
promise
your
to keep
nerves?
him safe for some stuff?
He gets on my ganglia.
We did promise to keep Talos safe.
kill Talos.
I'm not going to kill Talos. We would have to be able to remote hack to get the other portals, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Definitely too far away for that.
What if you
Uh,
killed Talos and then you put up a savage meme about it?
He's not gonna be able to kill Talos. Like
Oh.
Amu deals like
They are do no harm.
Besides, you have two androids behind you whose eyes are slowly turning red.
Right. They are not looking too hot.
On that
You're-
note, can
in
I
your
go ahead and
medical
do a life
profession.
sciences or a medicine check to figure out how to deal with that nonsense?
You turn us off
Absolutely.
and turn us back on.
But no, yeah, make a medicine. If you'd like to, you can make a medicine check.
Nat 20 for a total of 38.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Wowza.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So it will take a separate life science check and the administering of a one of your like boosters. It won't take a use of your booster. You're just using it as an injection mechanism. But you know how to deactivate this. It's actually super helpful that the infected are androids because they're basically going to get a bonus. You'll give them. Actually, I guess I'll give you the bonus on your life science check to make the antidote.
Oh boy. Bob was the first one, right?
That's correct.
Right.
So you're not 20 on the medicine check is just like, oh no, I know exactly how to to defeat this pathogen.
This is the plague
specifically.
that made it so the only sapients on our home planet were underwater.
What a weird planet,
backstory.
Yeah,
upgrade.
right?
right?
Man.
Well, you got to use it now because, I mean,
Yeah, we will move up here, spend a resolve point to do the first life science check into Bob. 36.
Absolutely successful. I also love the fact that Amu moves 20 feet ahead of Bob before he does his injection. Now, Amu has the proficiency with like thrown injection weapons, and he's done this many times before. But your life-saving, not turning into a zombie medication gets thrown at you from 25
Look, you don't want to really like spasm it.
Look, it's like, okay, we know how to do this. Pulling out stuff from the lab on Amu's back while they run up there, and like, okay, load this up, pop. All right, there we go.
And plus, do you really want to be standing next to a person who might turn into a zombie instantly?
Yeah, like what if it accelerates the transformation accidentally?
Yeah.
Yeah, things go wrong. Amu needs to be the one furthest away from the issue.
That's a good point.
Oh, the zombies are closing in.
Going to have to solve the problem.
Yeah.
Wait, this one had to stand up though. Hekubino.
Yes.
KAC is 24.
What are you talking about? I'm still a zombie, right?
Oh, you're still a zombie, Red. Oh, that's such a good point. But you get out of the way. We're going after this brain.
Eat the brain.
Delicious brain.
Well, there are a lot of zombies now.
There are a lot of zombies.
This is becoming a problem. Just in like moving them on the map is getting difficult.
I mean, you want zombies? This is what you get.
There's too many zombies. Why are there so many zombies?
Okay. So Hekubino will not be attacked because he still looks like a zombie. These guys will. We'll resolve that later. These guys will. Looks like Skritic's going to get attacked. We'll say twice.
Okay.
Skritic, what's your KAC?
My KAC is 26.
Well, that's a miss. You're a miss twice.
Yay!
Talos takes some damage as he is successfully bit. And oh boy, not like this. Never like this.
Did a spell it for yourself?
The brick gets swarmed by zombies, and they start ripping off the scales of his face.
Oh my
God! You just see a claw come out from underneath the mound of zombies. Oh.
Well, I mean, you guys piled a lot of extra damage on him, so he only had 15 hit points left when he, at the end of the round.
Once you will let him down. Wow.
Guys, stop freaking out. We're heels now. Act like you've been there.
I totally intended that for him to die horribly.
Oh, yeah.
Horribly by zombies. All right. Well, you guys should probably get getting before he starts standing up and coming after you.
Oh, no.
As a horde of zombies comes racing down the Mall of Mayhem in the beginning of the final episode, or final race of Drifters. And I think that is where we will end things at the end of this round for this segment.
R.I.P.
Right.
Rick, man. R.I.P.
Incredible.
Oh. That was a pretty amazing way to end this episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for checking us out. Wow. If you have any questions, and actually, if you want to see the maps of this, if you are a patron, I have the images posted over on our Patreon page, patreon.com/major spoilers, so that you can see the map reveal as it happens and get to see all the zombies flood down the hallway. So there you go. Go check it out. If you're not a patron, what are you waiting for? If you are a patron, thank you so much. You're wonderful, wonderful people. And if you're not a patron, you're also wonderful people. We love you anyway. And here's hoping all of your dice rolls are critical hits.
This podcast is copyright 2023 by Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC.
It's true that some things change as we get older. But if you're a woman over 40 and you're dealing with insomnia, brain fog, moodiness, and weight gain, you don't have to accept it as just another part of aging. And with MIDI Health, you can get help and stop pushing through it alone. The experts at MIDI understand that all these symptoms can be connected to the hormonal changes that happen around menopause. And MIDI can help you feel more like yourself again. Many healthcare providers aren't trained to treat or even recognize menopause symptoms. MIDI clinicians are menopause experts. They're dedicated to providing safe, effective, FDA-approved solutions for dozens of hormonal symptoms, not just hot flashes. Most importantly, they're covered by insurance. 91% of MIDI patients get relief from symptoms within just 2 months. You deserve to feel great. Book your virtual visit today at joinmidi.com. That's joinmidi.com.